Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sichamba Jacob. I've got my student right here with me. Could you just say hi? Hi. Okay, good. So if you did not watch the video on this one, kindly do so. I've done a video on this one. Today we are focusing on this other one. Okay, so in the previous video, I said we copy, isn't it? You remember that this is what I said? Yes. Okay. So what are we supposed to do next, according to what I said? dy dx. Yeah, so we find the dy dx of this one. So what are we getting here, according to what I said? Here? Yeah, so what are we getting? Yeah, it's a 12 here. And then x, what power are we going to have? Power 2. I said when finding the dy dx, you multiply this by this, you get a 12, and then to the power you subtract a 1. So it will be 3 minus 1, which is a 2. Yes. Minus, here what are we going to get? We do the same. Yeah, so what are we getting now? Negative 6, huh? Yes. And then to the power, what power are you getting? 1. Power 1. Okay, then you've gotten it. So this times this, it's this, x, 2 minus 1, it's a 1, so there's a power 1. What about this one? We just get the 6. So in simpler terms, what you need to know is that when there is power 1, any letter to the power 1, you just get the coefficient that is in front, the number that is in front. And then for the number or the constant, for the constant, you get, you just forget about it. It's a 0. If there is no letter, forget about it. It's a 0. All right, so what do we do next, according to what I said? We have found the dy dx. What do we do next? We equate to 0. So it will be 12x squared minus 6x minus 6 is equal to what? To 0. This is what we do. And then now we find the critical number. In short, we solve. Remember, we solved on the previous one. So even on this one, we need to solve it. If you can see, this is a quadratic equation. So to solve, we can even reduce the numbers. You see that we have reduced. You divide throughout by 6. Here we shall have 2x squared minus x, because this is 1, minus 1 here, which is equals to 0. And then when you solve the quadratic equation, you need to find two factors or two numbers such that when you multiply them, they give you negative 2, and when you add them, they give you negative 1. So that's negative 2 and x, the 1. I'm not teaching you on how to solve quadratic equations. So if you don't know, you can search on my videos. I've done a couple of videos on how to solve quadratic equations. So on this one, I'll just move fast. Okay? Yeah. Our main area is to find the stationary point. So here, when we solve by grouping, we shall get 2x minus x. Here it will be 1 plus 1 x minus 1, which is equals to 0. And then we solve here, our x will be equal to negative 1 over 2. I remember, I'm not showing you on how to solve a quadratic equation. Okay? Yeah. And the other one, x will be equal to 1. So these are the critical numbers. Like in the previous video, we found, was it 1 over 2? Yes. Yeah, but for this one, the solutions are negative 1 over 2 and a 1. So now, get it now from here. After you found these points, let me write them here. X is equal to negative 1 over 2, and x there, or x is equals to 1. So these two numbers. After you find these two numbers, what you need to do now is to test. Remember, we are testing. You do your line like that. So you write There are two of them, so meaning you have two. So here, this is negative, so it must be somewhere here. And this is 1. Okay? This is just a number line. So now we start testing. Pick any number less than -1. No, 0. Yeah, -1, of course. We can pick -1. Yeah. So now let's test with -1. If the answer will give us a positive. So we are going to put -1 here. Here we put, remember what we did? Remember what we did? Remember what we did? So we shall have something like this. I guess you are able to see this is -1. Okay, so we just put a -1 here and here. We're substituting and solve. See if the answer will be positive. So I have 2, -1 there, squared, minus -1 there, minus 1. I'm getting a 2. I've gotten a 2. So is a 2 a positive or negative number? So if it's positive, I'll write plus here. Is it? Okay, we move to the next. Check the number that is between -1/2 and 1. What number can we put? What number can we pick? Any number between -1 and 1. -1/2 and 1. We can pick a 0. So if we put a 0 here, it will be 0. What answer are we getting? -1. Isn't it? Because if you put a 0 here and a 0 here and a 0, oh sorry, yeah, just like that. So these will remain with the -1. So it's negative. The same thing, we come here now, pick a number from 1 going up, even a 2, it's okay. So let's pick a 2. So we shall write 2 there, 2 there, and then solve. See if the answer will be a positive answer. So 2 there, minus 2, minus 1. I'm getting a 5. Is a 5 positive or negative? It's positive, so I'll write a plus. So now after you've done that, okay, you now check for positive. Where did I say we go? Is it up or down? It's up. So meaning we'll be going up until we reach straight with this number. Negative, it's down, isn't it? Yes. Until we reach straight with this number. Positive, it's up. So this is a cubic function. This is a cubic function, if you're able to see. It goes like that and like this. You see what we've gotten? So now, for this, x is equals to -1/2. Is it maximum or minimum?
The first one.
Here, it's maximum. Remember what I said? Up, it's maximum. So this is maximum. Maximum point. And then for, you see, it's straight with the 1. So x is equal to 1. It's what? It's minimum point. So that's it. So we have determined for x is equals to -1/2, it's maximum. For x is equals to 1, it's a minimum. And when you want to find now the turning points here, you just get this and put it there, or to find the y value, you get this, put it here, or substitute here, you solve for y, meaning you get the point here. And then for this one, you also you solve, you get the y value at this point. That's all. There is nothing much I'm going to talk about. So my advice to those who are watching on my YouTube channel, please, is that watch my first video, okay? You see, I talked much about how to go about this, okay? When I was working out this one, okay? Please, to those who've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, remember to do so, okay? Subscribe and tell more people about it. You can also follow me on my Facebook page, which is Jacob Sichamba Online Math. Bye-bye.